So we are very friendly, and we have many discussions with colleagues that are doing autonomous driving in many different companies. And most of the ones that we know of have some sort of very primitive limp home system that is used if for some reason there's a failure in the main one. What we're talking about is something I think that is unique and different, which is two full-fledged autonomy systems. One of which is the chauffeur mode, one of which is the guardian mode. Guardian is about a safety net that goes really around the driver to protect them from having a crash. And so if it judges that the driver is at risk, it first warns them, and then it engages an autonomous driver to take their place for a short time, and then offers to hand them control back afterwards. The other mode is a more traditional one. When people think about autonomous driving, we call it chauffeur. And that's where you ask the car, to take me to a particular place, and it goes ahead and it drives for you. We've been doing work on that as well, and that's also been very successful. We're thinking about actually having them be different code bases, that they were actually written by different teams, and the Guardian guards the chauffeur in the same way that it would guard a human driver, and makes sure that if that system blunders for any reason, a bad sensor, a bad piece of code, there's yet another layer of safety underneath that could help to catch it and prevent a crash. Our cars need to perceive human-driven cars that don't have any instrumentation in them. They have to perceive them with vision, with LiDAR, with radar, other sensors that we use. But even more difficult, they need to predict what we human beings that are still going to be driving most of these cars choose to do. And human beings are very unpredictable. Even without that, there's still pedestrians and bicyclists to worry about as well. So in any area where a pedestrian can cross the road or where bicycles are allowed to go, we have to be able to respond to that. There's various freak circumstances with debris that falls off of trucks, things like that. So the problem is not as easy as it would be if this were just a simple puzzle of fully automated vehicles that were interacting with each other.